guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have got a lot of drama. There's a lot going on right now. In relation to Dokkan, this airplane mode glitch. Again, there's sort of we got a lot of hilarity going on, I would say. So just to briefly catch you guys up. A glitch was discovered in the game where you could sort of like basically cut the connection to the game and then reestablish connection, and it would like make a mistake and like double your stats, is sort of how to quickly explain it, I guess. Right, like a lot of people were using airplane mode to do this, but just like cutting like Wi-Fi or something like that will have the same sort of effect, right? Just sort of like an unintended sort of thing that has very likely been in Dokkan since the beginning, right? Now, I did not think that they would ban people for this, because of the fact that Dokkan has never really banned, like, modders, people who bought accounts and stuff like that, right? Like, you know, it's such a widespread, annoying issue of how people use the bots to press a button and they have an entire account ready to go, you know, with all the stones and shit like that. They summon, they don't get it, and then they abandon the account and they just leave some bullshit ass, like, SR Android 18 or something like that as like sort of like the friend supporter, and then, you know, the account was botted to rank 500 or something like that, and you just have the friends list filled with this bullshit, right? You just have a lot of stuff like that Dokkan has never really bothered to clean up. So because of that, it's like, obviously we're not anticipating that they're gonna actually, like, you know, punish people for using this glitch. But at the same time, I did tell people, I am not risking that shit. I don't think they're gonna ban people, but I'm not doing it. Hell no. Right? So, they tweet this out, and then they follow it up with accounts of any users found conducting improper behavior by exploiting the issue may be suspended without notice. Now, a lot of people were sort of tripped up on this wording that they use right here, suspended. This is not going to be like a 1-month ban or a couple of weeks or something like that. It, like, they're talking about like permabans. It's the wording they're using is sort of incorrect, but they're talking about permabans right there. Now, is this just a scare tactic or what? I don't know. I would say as of right now, I am still very, very much not anticipating that they are going to ban people for this, right? Like, maybe if you do it after this notice right here, but I don't know. Like, if they're still not going to ban people who mod the game and shit, it would just be weird for them to mod this. Because, like, I was looking through the subreddit, there's just a lot of gold dust on the subreddit today, and in my mentions and stuff. It's hilarious, right? I saw this post, I thought was actually pretty interesting. I mean, I guess this guy literally could just be making this shit up. But, like, you know, in this, right, he talks about this, how because premium currency was involved, right, they might try and, you know, send out a ban wave to let people know, like, hey, like, don't play around in the future. That's all cool, but fuckers have been modding and stuff like that for a long time and getting premium currency, right? It's not like this is just something brand new. I mean, it's like, yeah, people, the way this was set up, people who, like, you know, look down on modding or don't mod were very comfortable using this bug, though, to, you know, sort of like maximize their stats and complete some of this content. I don't know. Again, at this moment, I would still say that I don't think they're going to ban people, but it's definitely possible. I remember, right, the one time that Dokkan has actually done, like, major ban waves, right, like, actual major, was when people had figured out the, stone duping glitch, right, where you could, like, duplicate your gift box. People had sort of, like, discovered that, figured that out, and that became, like, a major thing. I remember on JP, right, specifically on JP, they did tell people that, like, you know, people were going to be punished for it. I want to say maybe like a week passed or 2 weeks passed, and people started to think like, oh, we're good. And then the ban wave happened, boom, and they, you know, Thanos snapped everyone who had done the gift box stone duping out. Like, they were just all gone, right? And then I remember a lot of those people then moved over to global, where they had made no notice, they had not talked about it, and then just, one night after the World Tournament, bam, they just banned everyone on global for it as well. I remember because it very much seemed like bait, because they had dropped that LRSCR Broly, then a World Tournament followed, and then after the World Tournament, then they had banned people. So it was like, whoa, like it seems like they had tossed out bait, hook, line, and sinker. Now, here, both Global and JP tweeted and talked about this, right? So, man, I don't know. The fact that both Global Dokkan and JP Dokkan, right, are tweeting about this, it's definitely possible that, they could do something. So, for sure, the second they would start officially acknowledging it, you definitely don't want to do anything, but I mean, we'll see if they're actually gonna nab people or whatever. Again, a good point was made in here as how they probably would catch people, which would be this. So I guess it is possible that if you did the glitch to sort of play around with it, but you did not finish the event or clear the event, sure. The other thing though about this is, if they do this, what if this causes them to, just take out a bunch of the modders right now? Now, I know that there are, mods that people use where it will, set the time that they beat the event, right? So it's you use the mod and you beat it in 1 second, but then it sets the time. You could set what time. So, it took me 15 minutes to beat the event, and it would just, sort of, mark that down, right? But I wonder if people who just, gave no shits, right? Infinite attack mods and HP mods and stuff like that, if those types of accounts would be taken out as well. Now, I will give y'all a very unpopular opinion, and that I think it would be way better for the game if they just cleared all that bullshit out. All the modding, botting, all of it. Make it all gone. Private servers, get rid of all of it. I think it would be better for the game if all that shit was out of there, right? I really don't think it is fair, though, to these people who, played around with this, bug or glitch, whatever, a couple of times, and then y'all are gonna get banned, and then these fuckers who have been walking around modding everything for years are just good. There's no way. So, I don't know. If this is really how they would catch people, right, is sort of checking for the abnormal values, and, then, all the modders for the last several years get taken out as well, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. At that point, hey, man, I wouldn't even be totally against that at all. Now, I did see this post as well. So, Dokkan tweeted it out. It got insane, right? The replies, dude, people are talking about Dokkan, you can't do this, class action lawsuit is coming, just, shenanigans left and right. I saw this post. This is from Therese. I've followed Therese for many years now. Therese is one of the head mods, I believe, on the Dragon Ball Z Reddit, I believe is what it is. But here, of course, is the actual TOS. Now, remember, the TOS is very tight, right? As in, dude, literally making a video on Dokkan is breaking TOS, right? Any YouTuber that even shows the game is breaking TOS. I think in TOS, it literally says you can't even take pictures of your account. I'm quite certain of that. So it's dude, they have the TOS written in such a manner to where they can, if they decide to ban you, you're not able to just sue them or something like that. These are ironclad, written by a team of lawyers for a reason, right? Now, if we go ahead and scroll down here, so this is, what is this, section 11G right here. Use or exploit any bugs, errors, or design flaws to obtain unauthorized access to the services, to gain an unfair advantage over other players, or to cheat or utilize unauthorized exploits in connection with the services, including but not limited to accessing portions of the services you're not authorized to access, and using any bots, emulators, or other unauthorized third-party tools. Now, literally, bug, error, or design, all three of those, I think, would apply to this airplane glitch. Bug, error, design flaw. All three of those, I think, are correct, right, to properly explain this. And then it's right here, to gain an unfair advantage over other players, right? a lot of people, as this guy mentioned right here, these were like the main things people were using. Yeah. The GT Legendary Goku event, Corroded Body and Mind mission, the Connected Hope GT Legendary Goku event mission, and Punching Bag. Those were the main things people were using this glitch to take down, right? So, like, if you're, like, a player who, like, you know, you don't like modding, you thought this glitch is the same thing, you don't want to participate in it, you're not able to beat those, so everyone just runs free. That's literally this point right here. Unfair advantage over other players, right? But, again, man, if they're going to ban people for this, like, they gotta clean out all the mods and bots and stuff. It's like, if you're going to start and do this, then go the whole damn way, right? Get rid of everything. People who vendored, all of that, just completely clean it up. I would be in favor of them getting rid of all of that, for sure, absolutely. Honestly, I feel like that pretty much covers it. I was gonna maybe look at some of the comments here on my boy Neo's tweets. It gets pretty insane down here, right? They talk about the private server. Hey, brother, listen, I ain't never used my account for none of that stuff. But hey, if they want to get rid of it all, I'm right there. Yes, sir. Akatsuki, can it all. I'm totally cool with that, right? But we had, there was just a lot of hilarity in here, right? Again, a lot of truly funny stuff. Yeah, even people are mentioning, like, the TOS and stuff like that. So, let me know what you guys think about this whole situation. I would end this video saying I don't think people are going to be banned. I don't. It just seems a little far-fetched with, you know, everything that's been going on in Dokkan for years. And the only major bans Dokkan has ever handed out were for the gift box stone duping, right? Is basically the major thing that they were banning for, not really a lot of this stuff. But, I mean, again, this guy literally could be just making it up, right? Like, this could be a complete cap. But, like, if he's talking with some other gacha developer, and now all of a sudden this Dokkan situation is something that, like, all these, you know, gacha developers are looking at and stuff like that, maybe Dokkan would make an example out of people. I don't know. Like, right? Like, that's the thing. This, I guess, could all of a sudden be bigger than just Dokkan, man. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So, let me know what you guys think of, you know, all of the shenanigans here. I'm still leaning towards the fact that there's not going to be bans, but I mean, hey, I have been wrong plenty of times. Hey, just look at the Reddit, man. They'll let you know. I've been wrong a few times, so we'll see, right? Let me know what you guys are thinking about the whole situation. Thanks, guys, for watching, and we will see. Again, even if they do ban people, it probably wouldn't even really be that fast. Like, this could be hanging over people's heads for weeks before they even would do a ban wave. Or maybe it'll just hang there forever, right? Who knows? Also, keep in mind that at the time I'm recording this, literally in about 12 hours, we're going to get a live stream telling us what version Z is. 12 hours from now, we finally are going to figure out what version Z is. So, maybe with version Z, they're going to actually try and clean the game up at this point. I don't know. A lot of this stuff is just very up in the air. Hard to say for sure, right? So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys again. We're going to be covering the live stream, the version Z live stream over on 5-9 Gaming with the homie Garesh. See if they have any tasty details there. So, I will see y'all then.